All right. Hello there. It is day number 253 complete. Hi there, I'm the Path Walker. I upload videos every day, or I try to, um, about how my day went. I had things planned. I talk about if I had done everything I had planned on doing or not. I reflect on my day. I track my progress in different areas that I'm trying to improve on. And I plan the day for tomorrow, all with the goal of improving myself, and hopefully those watching can take something from this. This marks the worst period of this entire series. I'm going to be uploading 4 videos within the next 30 minutes or so, this being the first one. So this is the first of them, and to me, even though what I have to say encompasses all 4 of these days, I feel like this is the one. I'm talking now, I'm uploading it now. I'm going to talk about what has occurred. So I suppose what I can do is um, just go through the schedule, right, from the beginning. So I don't believe I ate a meal uh, or the night before. And, or actually, hold on a second. Yeah, what happened was, um, yeah, I ended up not eating a meal the Monday night, but Monday night I ended up not going to sleep. I uploaded that video and I ended up not going to sleep. It was a late upload if I recall correctly, and I ended up not going to sleep, and I didn't end up doing anything in the day. That includes work. I ended up calling in like sick, kind of. Just I ended up messaging my manager saying that I just wasn't in a state of mind to work. And I haven't done this this is my first time actually calling for something like that. I think I called in sick once or twice last year when I was sick, but this was different. So nothing got done. Nothing. Absolutely nothing got done. What happened? Um, and here, if I need, look, I went to McDonald's with my friend later that night because what happened was I didn't go to sleep, and then I ended up going to sleep at like 4 p.m. when my job normally starts, and then I ended up waking up at 10:30 p.m. I slept when I was supposed to be working, right? Because I called in. And then after I finished my work, I ended up going to McDonald's with my friend. I caught back up with him, and I then wrote the schedule for tomorrow. The schedule for tomorrow was I had therapy the next day, and I had all these things to do. And as you can see, the only thing that ended up getting done was therapy and work, nothing else. I think I ended up having a meal at some point, but nothing else, really. And then nothing was written since then. So, um, goal viewer, I'm going to elaborate on everything. Family, I could actually keep it there. I guess family and friends, I suppose I could keep them both there. Romantic is in the dark gray. Cleaning is in the orange. Laundry is, we'll say, the light green. It's not too relevant. Main job is in the orange. YouTube, orange. Twitch is in the orange. Grooming, why not, in the orange. Dog walking, the red. Nutrition, in the orange. Fitness, rock climbing, the red. Wow. I mean, that is the biggest drop in everything that I've had so far. And some might think I might be exaggerating with some of these, but in my opinion, I'm not. Maybe some of them could be like a dark yellow instead of orange, but I think this is just much more relevant. And yeah. So, what happened? What happened? Right? Well, that night where I ended up, I uploaded that video. I was planning on going to bed soon. Some way, somehow, the little dopamine brain, whatever you want to call it, demon, what can we say, that has been existing in my brain for at least 15 years came out. And I ended up caving into a pornographic urge that got me in a very bad place. Very bad place. I'm not going to mention any more details than that. I don't think it would be appropriate. But it ended up causing me down this spiral where not only was that day gone and, oh, I went to sleep. I had therapy. I thought maybe something was going to come back, but it had this anchor on me, on my body, on my mind, on my soul. And it continued, right? It continued. So all of Tuesday, all of Wednesday, all of Thursday, and yes, even all of Friday, which we are currently discussing right now. So this day was so terrible. These days were so terrible that I neglected everything. I missed a day at work because of this. My performance at work has been absolutely abysmal. I missed uploading 4 videos, well, kind of 3 videos, which I've never done before in the entire time of this channel. I haven't been eating well at all. I've been maybe eating 1 or 2 meals at most. I missed a Twitch stream that I didn't make up for. I wanted to stream on Wednesday and then I missed it. And then I said I'd stream on Thursday and then I didn't. I didn't go rock climbing. I should have gone rock climbing on Tuesday. I also should have gone rock climbing on Thursday, or if not Thursday, on Friday. I didn't go on either of those days. I haven't been, grooming myself. That's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, fitness and rock climbing, like nothing was being done either way with in terms of exercise. Um, it was just an absolute disaster. And I kind of hit into this ball. So what can I really comment on this? Why did it happen? I don't know why it happened. I can't. It's nice to just be able to say an obvious or simple reason for why this happened, but I really can't say a confident answer. We can say, oh, I'm weak-willed. I have a weak will. Um, Brain activity, whatever. It doesn't matter. I can't know for sure. But what I can know is the fact that I really was in a terrible place. That that I was kind of feeling throughout this period, but it really hit tonight when I was reflecting on everything. And I realized how much of a disaster this entire path that I went down was. I'm thankful that at least it's over now, at least for the time being. Um, so, it could have lasted longer. It definitely could have lasted longer, actually. So I'm thankful that it ended up at least ending now rather than later. But this was much longer than it should have lasted. What I'm trying to gather from what happened is how to move forward from here, right? Because at the end of the day, I can sit and dwell on the past and be bitter about it, which I am already and experiencing it, but I care about now. I care about things going forward, and I care about preventing this, and I care from learning from this what I can learn. One thing, if it means anything, is that, I had my best day ever in a certain sense earlier this month, and I had my worst days ever. My best day ever was where I realized, hey, I'm going to stop it with the pornography, the masturbation. I'm going to start working out every single day. And I felt strong about it. I felt a calling. I felt this deep desire to better myself. I wrote a contract. I signed it. And I caved in after 1 week, but then I tried again. And then I caved in after 4 days. And then I tried again. And then after about one day, it came. And part of me would like to say that, I mean, I could use mental disorders. Maybe I have ADHD and I'm sensitive to dopaminic pathways and or activities that cause a lot of surges of dopamine. That I've had this addiction for so long. But to me, I feel like when I step back and I look at this, I look at it as a battle that's going on. When I put my foot down and I said those changes I wanted to make, a clear declaration of war against this addiction and this thing that has poisoned my life for so many years, that this was that part that wanted to resist, right? Because I mentioned that in my last video, if you watch it, where I talk about how change takes time and your body likes to have things regulated and the same, and it resists change. It wants to get back to that. There's going to be this pulling back to where it was. And so I was making such a big stand that the pull was even like, oh, like it had to take all the levels it could, and it brought me to that place. I'm not about to say what I'm going to say as a silver lining. I'm just saying what I think happened. I think this is possibly what going through true change and goals looks like. It's not sunshine and rainbows. It's not going to just be where everything starts to fit in your life, everything's starting to work better. This is a clear example of things going absolutely off the path in absolute disaster land. And it occurred, it was something that was worse than anything I've ever had before. This through this entire series, nothing compared to what I've just gone through. And it happened shortly after I made this big declaration about wanting to change myself. That can't be a coincidence. And to me, I'm happy that I'm documenting this. I'm happy that I'm putting this out there, that I can have it on record to show that I'm still fighting. I still mean those things I said. I still mean it. I know it's still not going to be easy. And I was hurt. I was wounded. I was almost mortally wounded by what just happened. If we imagine me being at war or in a battle right now. But I'm getting back up and I'm still marching forward and I'm still fighting this fight. And all I can really say is that things don't always work out as you intend. But the most important out of anything is to never give up and to keep on trying, no matter how awful and bad things can get. I thank you for listening to me. If you've ever gone through something like this, know that you're not alone. Know that maybe if you are in a position that you are going to be going through some changes or you've started that it's not going to be easy. But that's not a reason to not do it or try. And in a way, expecting this challenge and adversity that you will be facing, I think is a good thing. Know that it's coming. Know that the old you that you're trying to change away from is going to try to drag you right back to it in the most ugly of ways. Know what's going on. It really is a battle. It is a true battle when you're trying to change yourself like this. And at the end of the day, have hope because I'm still here despite what I went through, and I fully intend on resuming everything back to how things were. It's going to be the end of the month soon for March. Technically, it's April 1st now. And this day was March 28th that this video was. And over this weekend, like April 3rd, I will be uploading the March 2023 review video where I will be going in depth about what happened and where we'll go from here. But if anything from all of this, no, it is a challenge, but we can do it as long as you keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting. I'm still fighting. You can fight with me. Let's do this. And that's what I have to say. So I'm going to be ending this video now, and I'm going to be basically recording the other videos, I suppose, for just technicality's sake. I mean, should I even really? Is it even really relevant for me to upload? I don't think so. I really don't think so, actually. Normally I like to put in a filler video, but now I have like 3 filler videos to put in, and nothing really happened. I mean, I could show them right now, right? Like, first of all, uh, nothing, like I showed you my schedule here. Nothing ended up getting done other than me having therapy and the work that I did. I didn't write a schedule for Thursday. I didn't write a schedule for Friday. Um, Let me just double check this here. Yeah, so hold on just a moment. Just clearing this up here. I'm just organizing my notepads so that I can show them properly. So that's all that happened on Tuesday. Wednesday, the next day, we had therapy, work, slept from 12 a.m. to 7, slept from 12 a.m. to around 7:50 a.m. And um, because I was just so tired and I ended up sleeping and waking up. And even though I woke up around 8 a.m., I ended up staying in bed, indulging in that terrible, terrible nonsense until like work. And then the next day, I guess I had an egg meal. I ended up making myself an egg meal, but I still ended up, you know, uh, waking up early, but then stayed in bed until 2:30, and all I did was a cold shower and work. And then Friday, today, I had some cold cuts, whatever. I had like a small meal. I had work. I went to sleep at around 12 a.m., woke up around 9 p.m., but I stayed in bed until 1 p.m. and then I slept until 4 p.m. and then I had work. That's really it. So this is going to basically be day 253 to 256, all in one day. Um, so for the goal viewer, I mean, I'm just going to fill in these days for the next few days, for the rest of this month, actually. Realistically, I could do it right now. Move to end, create copy, uh, and these are all just staying the same. They are all basically in the same situation here. So you've got 28, 29, 30, 31, and that's March. And that is March. And, quite honestly, I'd say for the March review, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm just going to leave it from March 1st to the end of March. And then that's how I will be. I'm not going to wait until, oh, because it's my weekend coming up. That's how I'm going to assess these days. And starting April 1st today, that's starting for the next month. So this was an absolute disaster of a month, at the end at least. Now, in terms of our goal viewer, or not our goals, but so let me just check all of these off, get them all out of here. Let's just remove everything. I did end up writing the schedule for Saturday. Now, even though Saturday is not a day that I'd say is basically what I plan on doing is wake up at 12:30, but we're 8:15, that's in 4 hours. I need to sleep. This isn't happening. What I'm going to end up doing right now is I'm going to end up grooming myself. I'm going to end up showering. I'm going to end up eating something, and then I'm going to sleep. And then I'm going to wake up probably around 4 and see if I could fit the cold shower, meal, walking the dog, eating a small meal, all by the time I finish work at midnight. And then I'll upload a video. I got my stream. I'm going to have a meal during my stream. And then I'm going to go to sleep by 4:30 and then go to church on Sunday morning. That's the plan. That's the reset. That's where we are right now. And I do think it just makes sense to put all these days in one as opposed to me just like I want people to see this. I want people to see this video. I don't want to upload this as day, 253 and then I put 254, 255, 256 and then randomly people watch the other ones and they miss this one because everything I said here is so critical to the mission of this channel. So, you know, I'm fighting. I am still fighting. I'm happy that I'm back with a purpose out of the abyss and more towards the light. So I hope you took something from this. I'll definitely be talking more about this in the March 2023 review video, probably in the tomorrow's video. But I will leave it at that and stay strong. I'm with you wherever you are. If you ever end up in a place like I was, maybe save this video and come back to it and know that I am coming out of this. I have come out of this and I'm ready to start moving towards the light. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.